Throughout history, the drive to innovate and push the boundaries of human knowledge has led to remarkable technological advancements and groundbreaking inventions. However, the pursuit of progress often comes with significant risks, and some inventors have paid the ultimate price for their ingenuity. These tragic tales of inventors killed by their own creations serve as stark reminders of the dangers inherent in the pursuit of innovation. Number 10. Gifford. Gifford was born in Paris in 1825. He invented the injector and the Gifford dirigible, an airship powered with a steam engine and weighing over 180 kilograms. It was the world's first passenger-carrying airship, then known as a dirigible from French. Both practical and steerable, the hydrogen-filled airship was equipped with a 2.2 kilowatt steam engine that drove a propeller. The engine was fitted with a downward-pointing funnel. The exhaust steam was mixed in with the combustion gases, and it was hoped by these means to stop sparks rising up to the gas bag. He also installed a vertical rudder. On September 24, 1852, Gifford made the first powered and controlled flight, traveling 27 kilometers from Paris to Elincourt. The wind was too strong to allow him to make way against it, so he was unable to return to the start. However, he was able to make turns and circles, citation needed, proving that a powered airship could be steered and controlled. In 1852, Gifford's steam-powered airship made its historic flight. Gifford's dedication to his work and his continuous efforts to improve his designs eventually led to a devastating accident. In 1882, suffering from declining health and plagued by the difficulties and dangers associated with his work, Henri Gifford took his own life by inhaling chloroform. Number 9. Jimmy Heselden. Jimmy Heselden, a British entrepreneur and philanthropist, tragically died in an accident involving one of his own products. Heselden was the owner of Segway Incorporated, the company that produces the Segway, a popular two-wheeled personal transporter. On September 26, 2010, Heselden was riding a rugged version of the Segway on his estate near Boston Spa, West Yorkshire, when he apparently lost control of the vehicle. The accident occurred near a steep drop into the river wharf. According to reports, Heselden and his Segway fell over the cliff and into the river, resulting in his death. The official cause of death was determined to be multiple blunt force injuries consistent with a fall from height. Jimmy Heselden's untimely death was a stark reminder of the potential dangers associated with even the most well-designed and seemingly safe inventions. Despite the tragic circumstances, Heselden's legacy includes his significant contributions to technology and his extensive charitable work, which had a profound impact on many lives. Number 8. Sylvester H. Roper, an American inventor known for his early work on steam-powered vehicles, tragically died while demonstrating one of his inventions. Roper is credited with inventing one of the earliest motorcycles, a steam-powered two-wheeled vehicle. On June 1, 1896, Roper was testing his steam-powered bicycle on the Charles River Bicycle Track in Cambridge, Massachusetts. During the demonstration, he was observed to be riding at a high speed when he suddenly lost control and fell. Witnesses reported that Roper's body went limp and he crashed to the ground. Upon examination, it was discovered that he had suffered a fatal heart attack, which likely caused the accident. The coroner concluded that the heart attack was the primary cause of death, and the subsequent fall was a result of it. Roper's untimely death occurred at the age of 73, and while it was initially thought that the crash might have caused his death, it was determined that the heart attack occurred first, leading to the tragic incident. Number 7. Casimir Zeglen. Casimir Zeglen, a Polish-American inventor known for developing one of the first bulletproof vests. Zeglen's pioneering work in creating a bulletproof fabric made from silk significantly advanced personal protective equipment, providing enhanced safety for many individuals, particularly law enforcement officers. While there are records and accounts of his invention and its impact, there is limited information available about the details of Zeglen's later life and the circumstances of his death. It was probably his unwavering dedication into his work took a toll on his health. Number 6. Franz Reichelt, an Austrian-born French tailor and inventor, met a tragic end due to his own invention. Reichelt is best known for attempting to create a wearable parachute suit that could be used by aviators to escape from disabled aircraft. His ambition led to a fatal public demonstration. On February 4, 1912, Reichelt climbed the Eiffel Tower in Paris to test his parachute suit. Despite being warned about the risks, he was determined to prove the effectiveness of his invention by testing it himself. Unfortunately, when Reichelt jumped from the first platform of the tower, approximately 57 meters, 187 feet, above the ground, his parachute failed to deploy properly. He fell to his death in front of a crowd of onlookers and journalists. The tragic incident was captured on film, highlighting the perilous nature of early aviation experiments. Number 5. Andrew Macaulay. Andrew Macaulay, an experienced Australian adventurer and sea kayaker, tragically died during an ambitious solo kayaking expedition across the Tasman Sea. In early 2007, Macaulay set out to paddle from Australia to New Zealand, a journey of over 1,000 miles, 1,600 kilometers, through some of the world's most treacherous waters. Macaulay departed from Fortescue Bay in Tasmania on January 11, 2007, aiming to reach Milford Sound in New Zealand. He was equipped with a specially modified sea kayak designed to handle the extreme conditions of the Tasman Sea. Throughout his journey, he faced harsh weather, rough seas, and physical exhaustion. Macaulay maintained regular contact with his support team via radio and made audio and video recordings documenting his progress. However, on February 9, 2007, near the end of his journey, Macaulay sent a distress signal indicating that he was in trouble. Despite an extensive search operation, neither Macaulay nor his kayak was found, although his distress beacon and some of his equipment were later recovered. It is believed that he succumbed to the harsh conditions of the Tasman Sea, possibly due to capsizing, hypothermia, or other life-threatening factors associated with such a perilous expedition. Number 4. Jens Petter Astrup, a Danish inventor, died as a result of an accident involving one of his own inventions. Jens Petter Astrup was known for his work with the development of airships and other aviation-related technologies in the early 20th century. On July 15, 1921, Astrup was conducting a test flight with one of his airships when a catastrophic failure occurred. During the flight, the airship experienced a mechanical malfunction that led to a sudden and uncontrollable descent. Despite Astrup's efforts to regain control, the airship crashed, resulting in his death. The tragic accident highlighted the significant risks associated with early aviation and the experimental nature of airship development during that period. Jens Petter Astrup's dedication to advancing aviation technology ultimately led to his untimely demise. Number 3. Valerian Abakovsky. Valerian Abakovsky, a Soviet inventor and engineer, tragically died in a train accident involving one of his own inventions. Abakovsky is best known for designing the Aerowagon, an experimental high-speed railcar propelled by an aircraft engine mounted on its roof. On July 24, 1921, Abakovsky was aboard the Aerowagon with a group of Communist Party officials, including Bolshevik leader Vladimir Lenin. They were traveling from Moscow to Tula for a meeting when the Aerowagon derailed at high speed near Serpukhov. The exact cause of the derailment remains unclear, with theories ranging from a faulty track switch to a problem with the Aerowagon itself. The derailment resulted in the deaths of several passengers, including Valerian Abakovsky. Vladimir Lenin and the other passengers on board survived the accident with minor injuries. The tragic incident marked the end of Abakovsky's promising career as an inventor and engineer and underscored the risks associated with experimental transportation technologies during that era. Number 2. Otto Lilienthal, a German pioneer of aviation, died as a result of injuries sustained in a glider crash. Lilienthal is often referred to as the Glider King for his significant contributions to the development of heavier-than-air flight. On August 9, 1896, while testing one of his glider designs at the Gallenberg Hill near Stoln, Germany, Lilienthal encountered a critical aerodynamic failure. The glider stalled and nosedived from a height of about 50 feet, crashing into the ground. Lilienthal suffered severe spinal injuries in the crash and was rushed to a hospital in Berlin. Despite medical efforts to save him, he succumbed to his injuries the following day, on August 10, 1896. Otto Lilienthal's death marked a significant moment in the history of aviation, serving as a sobering reminder of the risks associated with early experimentation in flight. Number 1. Alexander Bogdanov. Alexander Bogdanov, a Russian physician, philosopher, and science fiction writer, died in 1928 due to a blood transfusion experiment gone wrong. Bogdanov was a prominent figure in the Russian revolutionary movement, as well as a pioneer in the field of blood transfusion research. In 1924, Bogdanov began experimenting with blood transfusions as part of his research into rejuvenation and the prolongation of life. He believed that by exchanging blood with younger individuals, older people could rejuvenate and extend their lifespans. Bogdanov conducted numerous self-experiments, exchanging blood with younger volunteers to test his theories. Tragically, one of these blood transfusion experiments resulted in his death. Bogdanov received a transfusion of blood from a student who was later discovered to have tuberculosis. The contaminated blood caused a severe reaction in Bogdanov's body, leading to his death from complications related to the infection. Alexander Bogdanov's death serves as a cautionary tale about the risks associated with medical experimentation and the importance of thorough testing and safety protocols in scientific research. Despite his untimely demise, Bogdanov's contributions to medicine, philosophy, and science fiction continue to be remembered and studied to this day. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next video.